Hello, everybody, and welcome to Forgotten Fates, a Dungeons & Dragons 3.5 edition campaign. We are currently in our, what is this, 5th week, 3rd season. We're going to kill Scott again tonight, right?
Yes.
Definitely not.
This week's title, The Week the Dragon Skin Cloak was made.
We're going to add one more dragon to Vox's name. Dragonborn, Dragonfire, Dragon Corpse.
There we go.
Man.
Dragon Cloak.
Yeah.
Alright. So, in a little bit of recap, we had gone through a, let's see, if I remember correctly, the last thing that happened, y'all rescued Grandpappy. He had pardoned Vox, so Vox now knew he wasn't going to die to the Thieves Guild. That's one thing off of his list. That's one faction that's not going to kill him.
It's a big
He
town,
doesn't know
though.
that yet. I don't think,
Yeah.
does he?
He was there, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was there.
No, he was upstairs because you told him to wait outside, and he gave it to one of us.
I was guarding the door.
Oh, who has his pardon?
I think
Hi.
actually Dermot does.
Kel does?
Oh, he doesn't.
No, Kel has it, okay.
Oh. Oh, you didn't give it to him.
I'm
Okay.
never going to see that either.
After doing that, y'all were on the trail of this warlock that he has, last as you know anyway, the baby and the rod, and was on his way to speak to the Witch of the Wood. And you decided the best way to combat this was to go get a good night's sleep. Once you reached the inn, you had a lot of discussion between Dermot and various other members of the party of giving up this adventuring life and going off and opening a small shop or something else. Just whatever. We're leaving.
Donuts find belts. No
And I think
belts.
that's where we stopped. You had rooms, and you were all out in the common room, still discussing the matter of whether we were going to be just leaving in the morning, going after him tonight, going after him in the morning, or staying another couple of days. Why not?
Or
Let's
option
see.
4, going on a murderous rampage through the city.
Yeah, option 4. That's what
Release the Kraken!
I'm sure Ardo stole that ring at some
what
point
Kraken?
that Rickleman used to have.
I'm sorry, your lordship. We appear to be Kraken lacking.
Oh my god. And this will be a short week. Thanks, bye.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, who wants to start up our wonderful conversation? Dermot, you were the one that were shouting for "Let's get out of here." Y'all were around a table.
I thought everybody kind of said no. They shot me down. Andara, I couldn't
Yeah, they
convince
shot you
Andara.
down.
Well, not everybody, but yeah.
Well, the two I was talking to, which was Andara and Cal, the rest weren't there.
I didn't
Oh no,
know
Ardo,
that.
you were there. Were you there?
Yeah, I said no.
You said no.
Ardo said no, and Dara said no. I said yes. And Dragon Man...
Is just sitting in the corner playing with his bump.
Tune in next week when we have
Is that what you call it?
D&D.
Holy crap.
Oh, that's right. He got all friggin' mutated.
That's right.
I totally forgot about that.
Freak is
He's like
age.
completely retarded now or something.
Actually, we checked into it. He has average intelligence now.
With melanoma.
Something like that.
That's right. We had to.
You
Man,
wouldn't think a dragon had to wear sunscreen.
we had to get rid of the
over here!
mummy rot. Mummy rot.
Mhm.
Right.
But Ost helped you.
He
Well,
helped
sort
both of us?
Yeah.
Both,
No.
both of them, rather, not us.
Oh, he didn't help
No.
me. I had no part of Ost.
Lars
Oh,
helped
right.
Yeah, I convinced
Lars,
Lars
yeah.
that Vox was going to pay for my treatment.
Which I still don't know.
Alright,
They'll
so
pay you in walnuts.
Yeah. Well, if you two don't want to leave, then what are we doing?
Thought it was clear that we were gonna try to find the witch in the wood to stop this atrocity from happening.
Are we leaving right now?
I mean, it is urgent. Should you feel we can press on through the night, I'll definitely reconsider staying here.
How I got cured, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you're good.
You were both cured.
I got better. I was dead once, but I got better.
I was a newt.
But I got better.
Jesus. Where's this thing at?
I hear some like rumblings from the peanut gallery over there. What do you got to say about this, Ardo?
I say we stop the witch, or not the witch, the necromancer. He's got the staff still. Aren't we after him?
The Wicked Witch?
No, the necromancer. The one who made the zombies and stuff. Well, there was only the...
What? He didn't make anyone zombies.
He made one zombie, didn't he?
Yeah, but he didn't make
Wasn't that zombie from him?
pure speculation that you're saying that they made the people in the rod.
Warlocks
Really?
make undead things. Widely known.
Really, Cal? Are you that naive? He practices magic that deals with death, and was surrounded by an army of dead people back in Waterdeep.
Well, I guess, but we don't know that for sure.
No, we don't. You're right. We don't know that for sure. We're pretty damn convinced, though. Or at least I am.
You don't think there's...
And
I mean, someone did try to murder him in a fire.
And Dar looks at Fox if he's there.
It wasn't me.
I can guarantee 100% it wasn't Vox.
I would have burnt it down faster.
I'd like to see it try.
Raises his eyebrows like, "Are you
okay.
serious right now?"
No more arson in the city, okay? Could we just please leave the city if we're gonna go burning things down?
She's grabbing the handle of her sword.
I'm not gonna burn you.
I think you best lay off the sarcasm a bit, Vox. Andara doesn't seem to pick up on it quite as easy. Or she does, and she just doesn't trust you at all.
Oh, I can't say I blame her.
I point at the Dermot, like what he said.
Though I do have to say, if you're gonna point something at me, it probably is not a good thing to point something metal at me.
Oh, that sounds like a surprise.
Who's
No.
pointing anything metal at you?
Your sword?
I wasn't pointing my sword at you. I was pointing at Dermot with my finger. Are you feeling okay, Dragon Man?
This lump, it's killing me over here. Now I'm hearing things.
That is indeed something. Is that common for your people to happen?
No. I think I'm molted.
Is that common? Do you molt?
You're-
Is that a thing?
What?
I think
Molt?
he's been touched.
Molting?
Who's been touched?
No, like, really, seriously, what the hell happened to you?
I laid down and I wake up with this thing.
It may have been that
What-
potion of Osts,
When
but
did you lie
Did
down?
you hit his head?
Somebody get me a needle. I bet I could pop it.
Ugh.
I have this dagger.
I try not to rest.
Definitely not.
You hear Lars pipe up. I'd prefer if you didn't lance that thing in the common room.
Oh, thank God.
Do you have like a private basement where we could go? Just kidding.
No.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I'm gonna retch in real life in a second.
Ugh.
Okay, so what do we want to do?
If the rest of you are feeling up to going after the necromancer now, then I say we press on. But it's going to be a difficult journey, and he's bound to need to rest as well.
Well,
I think we need to resupply though, for certain.
Well, I'm still a little beat up from our encounter with the strange undead that may or may not have come from the necromancer.
Hey,
Do you have any healing abilities, Andara?
Let me think here. Out of character, I think I had some spells left for the day.
Was that an out of character or in character?
That was out of character.
No, I meant Darren.
Oh,
I was in.
Oh. Darren was in.
I was making fun of you, yeah.
Oh, was that the intent? I didn't catch it.
Not you, I was making fun of Kel. A little poke, a little Dermot poke at Kel.
What?
Did you not hear it?
What? I just don't know how that offended me.
I said we just fought the undead that may or may not have been summoned by the necromancer.
Yeah.
I just let you go by because pure speculation at this point.
What are you doing? Pure speculation. Do you have those things just walking around?
You didn't say that. You didn't say pure speculation, did you?
Not at this point.
Okay, no.
not with that melanoma in your head.
That was you gotta learn to listen, Scott. You gotta learn to listen for like Ryan's voice versus Kel's voice because they're different.
That melanoma head.
It's like me and that Arcados guy.
Yeah.
Don't start with this. Let's get on.
I don't think I had cast anything this day. Had I, Sragg?
no, you would run up there to enter combat. You pulled back, and then suddenly lightning struck out of nowhere and killed your ass. You were down.
Right, I remember.
I just picture for the last 2 hours she's been like stained. Yeah, there's like a lightning exit wound on her, like healed over.
Yeah.
Out of her ear.
Yeah.
That was the path of least resistance, right?
Yeah.
Blew your ear off again.
Reattached here.
Lars,
Yes.
drinks, please.
Hey, I suppose I'll put him on Lumpy's tab.
Sure.
Lumpy? Oh, Lumpy.
I thought I paid off my tab.
Then you must have hit your head a little harder than we thought.
Poor Lumpy.
I'm sure you have some more acorns to trade or something.
He brings over a tray that he prepared himself, crystal goblets, and a bottle that seems to be carved from a large gemstone.
Does it look expensive?
Oh, yes.
Did we just get D&D bottle service? Is that what happened here?
Hey, Ardo, did you hear that?
Does it look delicious?
Oh, yeah.
A large gemstone.
Yeah. Just thought you should be aware if you weren't.
I appraise the bottle.
We all look at Ardo and he's got dollar signs in his eyes.
Yeah.
I just see him up here, and I'm going to do an appraise as well on this to find out how much this is going to cost.
Are you gonna come sit with us, Lumpy, or are you gonna sit over there in the corner?
Well, I think he's got his own friend now.
It doesn't have ears, so it can't hear your joke.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. So, I got to type to y'all your appraisals.
Well, I'm gonna have a drink. Cheers. I pour myself a glass. I'm gonna take.
Does it look nice to the rest of us if we didn't do an appraisal or like?
Swish it around.
Yes, it still looks really expensive.
I'm gonna swish it around in my mouth a little bit and then just. Go.
What's it smell like?
I say, what an exquisite looking bottle. What is this?
Like, does it smell like a fermented like hops type beverage, or is it like a wine, or what is it?
It's a wine.
Okay. I pulled out my ever full mug and do not partake in that swill.
Oh my goodness. Where's my book? Oh, here it is.
Idea fell off the back of his head.
He doesn't have his hat on, so the ideas are just falling out.
Did I miss the sky ponies?
What?
Zero sin.
Oh. Someone's typing to me. Hang on. What happened? Oh. Yeah. That was probably scary.
That was probably scary.
Yeah.
Don't mess around with sky ponies.
And here we go.
I know I'm muted.
Okay.
Did you hear me asking and saying it with asking about the actual bottle, or was I muted for that?
I think you were not muted. He's checking.
Okay,
Yes.
I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't just like.
We should do one day as a bad voiceover day.
Are we each doing someone else's voice?
Yeah, we have to do that. Yeah.
That would be pretty good. What the heck is that doing? Oh, I'm leaning back to get a book, and I'm leaning on the volume button, so it's like up and down.
The further away I get, the louder everybody gets. Stop shouting!
I was perplexed at what you were perplexed about. I was like, is there a scorpion attacking him or something, or what?
Oh no.
Look back, there's a scorpion hanging off his monitor.
Yeah.
Let's say if he probably did that, he'd probably pull out his gun and shoot.
You just see like.
Yeah, that would be, oh my god, that would be freaky. You just see this fuzzy spider leg come down the camera.
Start shooting at it, yeah.
And Sragg leave the room.
Come back with a shotgun.
Yeah. A bright flash and then a black screen.
Yeah. But somehow audio would still work.
Okay.
What the fuck?
There we go. Exquisite beyond compare. Can only be produced by someone with a extreme alchemy skill.
Oh
made
no.
by a bizarre process involving fresh dew and moonlight. This is a particularly well-aged bottle of Elven Moondrop.
I recognize this, or is that what he said?
That's what he tells you.
Okay. Really? How did you acquire such a thing?
Oh, I have my sources.
Indeed. I smell it. Does it smell delicious?
Who let the dogs
Divine.
out?
It smells divine. I grab my glass.
It most definitely beats out that spider blood that you'd had before.
Okay. I'm just like,
You did, huh?
And she's drunk.
Yep.
Did I have to roll?
That hits all the spots.
Who all's drinking it?
I already.
You already been.
Put it in my mouth. Chugged it.
You're okay.
All right.
This is really good. You need to have some of this.
Anyone else?
She's snapping in front of Dermot's face. Hello! You should try this!
I'm like wrinkling, like, oh. Get that. Oh, get that
It's
swill
really
away.
good.
Get that swill away from me.
She's like, it's really good. And she's looking at, like, Lars. It's really good.
Only the best. He winks at Lumpy.
Do we see him winking at Lumpy?
Yeah.
It's
What was
nice.
that about?
Well, it's on his tab after all. You might go see if Ost can fix that lump on your head.
No.
Well, that was an offer.
That
Are
was
you gonna
awfully
sit over
mean.
there all night, or are you gonna come join us at this table?
I'm perplexed that I was invited to go sit at the table with Kel.
No, isn't this good? This is great.
So did you
I'll
go sit at the table?
Join him at the table.
You gonna sit over there and come sit at this table? He looks down his nose at Kel.
No, I'm not.
No,
looking
I'm
down
just-
my nose.
I know. I was just like, what?
Kel, you should play a song.
That's a good idea.
Ken, play me a song.
I bust my loot out and start. I put my feet on the table a little bit.
Wow, that was
You bust your loot out.
Oh,
Oh,
never
man.
was busting a loot out ever a beginning of a rock move.
so you put your feet back on the table. You pull your loot out. You go to strum it, and the string breaks.
Aw,
It's the most
man.
epic power card. Ping.
Are you for real? Did he actually break a string?
Yeah.
Kel,
It
you
takes
broke
him a
your
minute.
G-string.
Take a round of six.
My wife goes, ew, from the living room.
That's nasty.
It's okay. I still have my banana hammock. Alright.
That's the brand name of strings. They're called banana hammocks.
Yeah.
Banana hammock G-strings.
How hard is it for me to restring it? Like, I would know how to do that, right?
Yeah, it'll take you just like 2 rounds. No, it's no big deal. It's just a critical failure, you know.
Ba-dum.
Would I have stuff for that?
Yeah, I'm sure you would. Wouldn't you?
Oh,
Any bard
actually,
would carry
yeah, I have a
spare
spell.
strings.
I don't.
Oh.
Don't I have a spell, mending or whatever?
Yeah, it'll fix any non-magical object.
Yeah. Okay. And I have one available. Okay, great. So I just mend it.
All right. Mend the string. You try again with your play.
That G-string does not
Yeah.
want to stay intact.
Oh, good.
Isn't that the second time you've broken that string out of character? Didn't you break it when we were on the caravan with the brothers or whatever?
No, I think that was someone else's fault
No,
doing it.
I fixed them.
Oh, one of their strings broke. Right. They broke a G-string. Okay.
All right. So your total on that one, just to give you your number, you got a 19 total then.
Ouch. Okay.
Yeah.
So I didn't break the string, but
Right.
okay.
But you're not used to it being fixed now, so it's
Is this your new die?
yes.
Can we see it?
Huh?
We haven't seen it. Can we see it? Yeah.
Metal.
Yeah. You got a metallic one.
Oh yeah.
All of this side is ones. No.
I believe it.
There's a 5 over here.
So it's less likely to melt in the sun, is what you're saying.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Now, granted, since it's metallic, he can't put it in the microwave either. So we're looking there too.
I got a 19. Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you.
Wow.
I know. It's pretty sad.
Doesn't roll ones, but it does roll twos.
Yes.
So,
Put the new string on, but you didn't quite get it in tune.
right. So it messes your performance up pretty bad. Everyone's like amateur.
Do we all notice that it's a bad performance?
Well, this is definitely not what you would expect from Kel.
It's not a bad performance. It's just.
This is probably the worst performance you've heard from Kel while he was playing.
Okay. She's like, okay.
Yeah.
The wine is really good.
So, that takes care of Andara and Kel.
I don't. Did we decide what we're doing? Are we spending the night? Are we going out right now?
I think y'all were going after him right now, weren't you?
Well, since she's a little drunk.
I think we should rest
Did
for
you
the
end
night.
up healing my wounds there,
Rest.
Andara?
She reaches out a finger, touches him on the forehead. And I'll cast to cure light wounds.
Okay.
I have that healing?
Healing touch.
No, that. What's a feat?
Instantly heal dwarfs in one touch. I like that feat.
Hang on,
No.
looking at my my character sheet here. I can never remember this damn thing. I thought I had written it down, but apparently not. Augment healing.
Yeah, it augments his healing spell. Since he's a drow and he's touching the dwarf, it turns it into a harm.
You're not funny.
Cure light is what, a D?
Hey,
D8.
One
I'll take
D8.
the pardon out of my bag and like just kind of toss it over to Vox and just be like, "Here, Vox, the Grandpappy gave this to you."
What's this? And I'll start reading it. Just close it back up, put it in my pouch.
Well, your help, apparently.
you open it up.
Well, he didn't burn down the town. That we'll
Well,
put
I
that
mean,
as
what
a
did you do
check mark
to
for
get
today.
What did you do to get a pardon from the Thieves Guild?
Are you asking what did I do to get on the
trouble.
Thieves
Yeah.
Guild?
What did you do in order to need to get a pardon from the Thieves Guild?
Thanks, Dermot. That's what I'm asking.
Well, you know that thief that we kind of stopped and I kind of torched.
We. Right.
By
We as
he
in
means him.
In the vernacular, I got it.
yes. Yeah, it was kind of his nephew.
Oh,
I think. That's what I've heard.
he must not have cared for him if he just...
Couldn't have possibly been his nephew who would
Pardon.
hand out a pardon.
I don't know if it was his nephew. Did he tell you it was his nephew?
That's what the drunk homeless man said. As well as at the same time, beware the dragon man.
That sounds like a reliable source, if you ask me.
Wait a minute. Would he have heard that though? Was he
No.
there for
I
that?
think you
No.
may
I
have.
thought I was there with her.
You may
on
have to
that.
leave
If
the
you had been there-
investigating to us there, Vox.
You were with me and they were with him.
Does that
Right.
happen a lot?
It's just a lump, man.
The lumps, you know, seems
It's got
me
telepathic abilities.
Oh, so he's got psionics now.
No.
Oh. This here
No.
storm start to form.
It's not the first time
No.
lightning's appeared inside. So what did you heal me for there?
I'm just trying to read up on augment healing. I always forget what it does.
Well, I think he healed you because you asked him to.
No, I'm trying to figure out what he healed me for.
Was I fully healed for my event?
No. No, you hadn't been fully healed either. You were healed up pretty good. I think you're missing a few hit points still, though.
Okay, so
You still had some charring, and it's pretty nasty.
does anyone remember what that augment healing feat is? Because I'm looking for it right now.
I think it's +2, isn't it?
+2 and instantly heals all dwarfs.
Casting level.
I like
All
that.
right, we'll just assume it's +2. You got an 8.
Well, you get... doesn't he get a modifier from something else?
I think he's got... It's
think he's got a
1d8
+4.
plus his casting level up to 5. And then the augment healing adds an additional 2.
Okay, so add another whatever to that. I got 8, which is already a +2.
Okay, and your level is cleric.
4?
Your cleric level's 4, so it's going to be whatever you rolled plus 6.
6. So add another.
So add 4.
Yeah.
8.
So
Make
12.
12.
Hey, that's exactly what I needed.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I feel perfect.
And then she heals the rest of herself with another one. I assume it's going to be less than what I can get.
So you
Yeah.
touched me on the forehead and then feel yourself up.
Yeah.
She's just like, boop, on herself.
Okay.
I thought it would have been more like an adjustment, like...
Nah,
Yeah.
she's
I was thinking
feeling
more
good.
she's like feeling herself up. I was going to give like a raised eyebrow look at Kel, like, haha.
And it would have been more like...
Nah, she's just kind of like silly and like boop on herself. So yeah, D1D8.
How long does, out of character, how long does drunkenness affect someone?
That's a good question.
I would generally know this kind of information.
Depends on how much he continues to drink.
I healed more than I
It
have.
could be an hour.
Health.
But like generally speaking, it's like an hour, like
Hour before it starts getting. I mean, if she fails it again, then it's going to go up like by another hour.
Okay. So maximum 2 hours, or can you fail it again and?
You can fail it again and make it until you pass out, then you sleep 8 hours and you're okay.
Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna generally assume a couple hours, an hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you still drinking that though, Andara?
Yeah, she'll probably have another. If it's that good, I can't see why she wouldn't.
Yeah, it's good. It's real expensive. I mean, good.
Yeah.
But you don't fail again, so that's good.
Okay. And Dara's going around poking everyone in the forehead and going, boop.
Okay. So, I've got some messages. What?
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
So did we decide to stay, guys, or are we going?
Let me see if you're successful, Ardo.
I say let me stay
For how long?
for the night.
Do we need to?
Yeah, I think some of us need some rest and
Well, there you go, Ardo. Nobody noticed.
Ardo.
Yeah, I made you roll. Nobody noticed.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I suppose I'd probably put some suspicion on you right now, but
What?
you're pretty good at that. Never mind.
Well, since I heard Ardo saying we're going to bed, I'm heading up to there.
All right.
You're just gonna take a bed?
I've already paid for a room, so I'm going
Yeah.
to the room that I've initially paid for.
Yeah, it's on you, Tad. So, y'all are staying here tonight, then?
Yes. Yes, I'm gonna stay here tonight.
Yeah.
In the morning we'll resupply.
What
And then we'll
time
go
is it?
after
It's
the
really
lady.
late, isn't it?
Okay. All right.
Or
It's really
whoever.
late?
So what?
It's late, isn't it?
Yeah, it's real late. If I remember correctly from what we picked out last time, you
Yeah. I think
it's
so.
to the point to where the normal crowd wouldn't even be in here.
Yeah.
Lars is staying up just because y'all are in here. As soon as you go up to your rooms, he's gonna head to bed himself.
Usual room, right, Lars?
Just nods. So only Andara and Kel took part in any drinking of that bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you intend to take the bottle with you, Andara? You gonna leave it downstairs?
It's not my bottle, so I don't know. She'll probably just keep drinking it.
You're gonna stay down here and drink it.
I'm gonna pour myself another glass and go up to my room.
Okay, you pour yourself a glass. Still doesn't affect you. So Vox heads up to his room. Kel headed up to his room. That leaves the three of you around the table then. Dermot, Ardo, and Andara. Crafty Ardo.
I just continued drinking my ever full mug, keeping an
Okay.
eye on drunk McGee over here.
See it first light. Upstairs I go.
The two of you that went upstairs,
Good night.
your goal is to go to
Alright.
sleep, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Kel?
What?
your goals to go up and go to sleep, or you got something else planned?
I'll just say my prayers, go to sleep.
Okay. So Dermot's watching the drunkard, who's going to sit down here and finish the bottle.
There's not a lot of time left, so
Mm-hmm.
definitely sleep is priority.
Okay. And Ardo, you, after your tricksy things earlier, are just going to sit here and be happy. What?
Guess what?
Okay.
Approximately what time of evening is it?
2 a.m.
Okay, yeah. It's bedtime.
Okay.
Just, it's bedtime. Face down.
Really?
Hey guys.
Oh, I did not say that.
That's what I picture out of it. It's time for bed. Slam!
And if it was that, if she was just gonna sleep there, she'd strip down and then lay down on the table.
Where's that dripping
That's
coming
not
from
happening.
here? Lars, you need to fix that.
There's like a really weird cricket in here.
Is he a really rude cricket?
Yeah, it keeps chirping.
He's so rude. That rude cricket.
Yeah.
I'm asleep.
Andara's gonna stagger her way up the stairs.
Staggering. What's the price of freedom?
Okay, so the dwarf and me are still down here?
Yep.
Okay.
The dwarf and me.
Beginning of some horrible children's book.
Apparently.
It's like Huckleberry Finn. The dwarf and me.
All right, Andara, you make it up the stairs. Find your room, you think.
Every step I take up the stairs, I'm going boop, boop.
And make it to your room safely.
Okay.
So, that leaves Dermot and Ardo.
Mm-hmm. The bottle's still there on the table, right?
Yeah.
Where's
What you looking at, Ardo?
just cock my eyebrow. Nothing.
Fancy a drink?
It's still about half full.
Are there any other patrons in there?
Nope. Lars is standing there, but that's y'all's bottle now.
Is he literally just standing there? Like, is he
Yeah.
behind the bar, or is he
He's
at the?
behind the bar.
No,
In
he's
case you
standing
don't want
beside us
anything.
with a white towel draped over his arm, ready to pour whatever we needed.
Yeah, I was just curious, like how long he would actually just stand there.
No, he's behind the bar, just waiting. If y'all ask for anything.
Is he like wiping the bar down, or?
No,
Upstairs.
Oh, okay.
he's staring at you. There's that peephole. The peephole that leads to your room that's behind the bottle that he's got there. Okay.
There's like a
Fair enough.
network of mirrors that go through a peephole that go to the room.
Yeah. Is the golem over there holding the last mirror for him?
Like a super
You're talking about the people to my room, right?
periscope.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. I was gonna. Never mind.
Dirty pervert.
In my room, there's a hole in the wall with an arrow pointing to it.
How big
Yeah.
is this bottle?
Oh, it's regular wine bottle sized, you know. It's pretty big for you.
Like pretty big for him. Like he couldn't hide it under his cloak. Is that what you're saying, or what?
Right. Right. He could hide it under his cloak, but it would be obvious.
Well, the dice will determine that.
Yeah, that's true. So Dermot is sitting there across the table from Ardo, and they're just staring at each other. With this bottle sitting there on the table. What you looking at, Ardo? Nothing?
Neither of them drinking it.
I'm drinking my own stuff.
Yeah.
Just like, what you looking at, Ardo?
You should at least offer to
Yeah,
pour him a drink.
Well, yeah, he said that he asked about the bottle, so I'm assuming he gave it a look over.
god. Like
What do you-
epic.
There's some good chips
act
there,
guilty.
Ardo.
So quiet. Wow.
Well, I'm going to turn in for the evening if you gentlemen don't need anything else.
Can't you
Okay,
see we're
Lars.
busy talking?
Good night.
Good night.
He opens the door behind the bar and heads through. Closes the door.
Well, I'll just take this up to my room for some late night drinking. I'll see you in the morning. I grab the bottle and rush off.
You guys should have had a drinking contest for it. Winner gets the bottle.
Okay, so Ardo grabs the bottle, starts heading up the stairs at a hurried pace. Did you grab the stopper?
No.
You didn't even grab the big gem stopper that was sitting on the side?
There was a gym stopper? Yeah, I grabbed it.
Yeah, he,
I came back down the stairs and grabbed the stopper. Like that.
Yeah, okay. And he's up.
Yeah, just as Dermot was about to reach and like pick it up, he's yeah,
they
You just
exchange
get
a glance.
vanish.
yeah.
We're looking around. Where'd it go?
They just kind of exchange a glance. He just turns his back on him. And walks away.
I will.
What do you do, Dermot?
I will head up to my room. Also,
Okay. Well, what an eventful time in the end.
that last conversation was simply epic.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, I was on the seat of my pants.
Someone had to be.
Hey,
Do
we're,
you,
we're going to take a break right here because we're at
Okay.
that point. So, quick 3-minute break. We'll see you in a bit on Twitch. Tune in tomorrow on YouTube. Thanks for watching.
Comments, likes,
Comments, likes, subscribes, all that
share with your friends.
stuff.
Send emails.
Send emails.
HomerJ.net.